Hello, and welcome to Live Tarot Tuesdays. If you guys are new, my name is Astaria Dream. Welcome. Okay, so basically every Tuesday I come on here, YouTube obviously, and we're doing 5 free live psychic tarot readings. Okay, so let's see, I already see Kimura in the chat. How are we doing? Yes, absolutely. I can get you added to the list. So I'm going to explain what we're doing. Oh, okay. First time going to catch a live. Awesome. I'm so glad to have you here too. Okay, so yes, we're doing 5 free psychic tarot readings, and I do have a list going on right now. So we are waitlisted. So we are actually waitlisted until next year. So I will get you guys on the list, but I just can't do the reading today because the people that are already getting their readings today have been waiting several months. Okay. So what I decided to do to speed up the process. So this year's list is closed. 2021, this year it's closed, right? I've only been taking 5 people every Tuesday. However, I was like, okay, well, let's speed up the list, right? Like people don't want to wait months for their readings. So I decided to start doing 11 people every Tuesday, starting January of next year. So if you guys sign up for the reading today, I will get you read. It just unfortunately won't be until January 25th full. So it won't be until February of next year. So after you guys sign up, make sure that you check back on any of the lives after this one to get your date. I always update the description of each video with everybody's names and dates so they know what week to tune back in, okay? All right, so how to get your name on the list. It's just one simple thing. All you have to do is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat, right? And then put your question next to it so I know what you guys want your reading on. And then if anything happens, listen, it's a few months out, right? Maybe your question today is relevant to you right now, but things change. You can always come back and on any of the lives, I'm here every Tuesday, and you can say hashtag free tarot update, right? And then put your new question, or even the day of, you can jump on and say, hey, I'm just a reading. Can I have a different question? Like, no problem. So anytime that anything shifts and changed, no worries. I will get your question updated on the list as well. So like I said, to everybody that's getting their reading today, I've been waiting a few months. So today's are full. Let me see. Okay. So let me see. Hello, Karen. All right. We have Karen getting a reading today at spot number 2. Beautiful. Okay. Let me see. Let me go back up in this. There we go. Tree Boss 66. Hello. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here. Okay. Akil, hi. Where are we tuning in from? Stacy, my girl, how are you? Hello, Tara Torres. Where are we tuning in from? Daniela, hi. How are we doing? Nice to see you on here. Okay. So the first person up today is Pinky Lee, who wants a love reading. So I don't see Pinky in the chat. So if there's anything updated, you could jump on and let me know. If not, we will go ahead and start with the love reading. And then after I do each reading, I'll break down again how to get your guys' name on the list. So you could guys get a free reading too. If you guys are just tuning on now and you missed it, you either can rewind back to the beginning or you could wait till after the reading. I'll explain it after each reading how to get your name on the list. Okay. All right. Okay. Hello, it's Keke. Okay, because she's got key on there. It's Keke. Thank you. Hi, how are we doing? I have you today, number 4. Okay, Keke, thank you. I'm glad that you let me know that that's you. So I have you on, Keke, as a general reading because I didn't get a question. So if you have a question, let me know in the chat so I know what to do your reading on today, okay? Okay. All right. I see people saying, right career reading for me. Can I get a love reading? So I just explained what we're doing at the very beginning of the live. You guys can rewind back, or after this reading, I will explain how to get your guys' name on the list too. Okay, so, okay, perfect. General reading for you, Keke. Awesome. Okay, all right, then I'm going to jump into Pinky's reading, and we're going to do, let me get this set up. We're going to do a love reading for Pinky. Okay. Okay, perfect. Oh, Ace of Wands. Okay. The Hanged Man next to it. Okay. I'm just gonna get 3 cards first to kind of establish the energy, like where you were, where you're at now, and where you're going, and then we'll come in like what's to come. Everything's on hold. Stand still, pause. Things aren't moving, at least in the direction you like. We have the Knight of Pentacles in your present energy. Let's get a what's to come card, and then okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, King of Swords, 4 of Pentacles. Things aren't definitely how they seem. This is somebody definitely new in the future. I'm going to get some more cards, but the future, what's to come, there's definitely new. Things aren't exactly what they seem. And here's the thing. It's interesting because, let's not start. 1 second. There we go. I feel a little bit of unhappiness coming. However, and I believe it's coming from your energy only because I feel like this happiness first has to lie within themselves, like beauty. The beauty you see in yourself, you have to see the beauty in yourself first. There's this, it's almost like there's definitely a relationship and there's a stagnant energy there. However, let's see. Okay. Trust just came out, so that makes sense. Okay. But I feel like it's like the trust you have in yourself, or the belief you have in yourself, the worthiness you have in yourself, knowing that you're enough, knowing that you're special, knowing that you're capable. Let me see. Because there is a change coming within this relationship. As much as I tap into this King of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles, and I'm like, it's almost like it's a rocky start, but then things kind of smooth. It's almost kind of like, things are crazy, but then it kind of like smooths out, because it's almost like, I think transition's a better word for what's to come. Let's get some more. Let's get some oracle so we can see. Okay. On the floor, of course. What happens? Okay, pay attention to the red flags and where you're at. Let's get a card for the present. Let me see. Okay, let go of control issues. Yep, it's a timing thing because we have the Knight of Pentacles in your present energy, and like things aren't happening as you like or at the pace you like or what you're expecting, right? There's something on hold presently, but I'm telling you, there's a relationship coming in. Let's get one for the future. What's to come? Okay, see a wedding. So that actually, to me, I don't always necessarily read that as a particular wedding. It just is like stable commitment, long-term relationship as I read it. Yeah, somebody made me look at the bottom of the deck, calling in your soulmate. I'm telling you, okay? So wherever you were, right, here's the thing. I'm not going to focus too much on the past because I want to say what's to come. But you have Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man. Oh, it's interesting. I put the Hanged Man upside down and I didn't even know it. Okay, so I feel like that's you breaking free of cycles because I heard finally. And so this is where, yeah, with the pay attention to the red flags, we're letting go of probably someone that wasn't serving your highest good. Okay, that's very general, but that's the past, so that's fine. So where we're at now, it's not happening on the timeline you want, or you're not getting the outcome you want. There's some kind of expectation with it. Things are on hold, and I'm telling you where we're going. There is a relationship coming in. Now, let's dive more into that. Let's get some more details because we do have the soulmate in a wedding, like I said. Pardon me. However, I've heard affirmations now 3 times, and I don't know why I didn't say it, but that could be something you could do to call in the soulmate. But for you, it's not like, hey, I'm going to manifest a text message from somebody. It's like, hey, I'm doing the affirmations. I am self-love. I am worthy. I am enough. I am self-respect. Like, because I feel like this letting go of control issue is around this expectation, right? And there's some kind of belief within yourself that's building up your self-respect, self-love, self-worth, something like that. And that's what's kind of got on hold. However, at the same time, that's what's transitioning, kind of fading out when you start the relationship. So I feel like if you started working on yourself a little bit right now, I feel like that change and transition, it almost feels like it could speed this up a little bit. However, let's get some more information because I freaking love this. It says true love. This love is once in a lifetime. And we literally have the soulmate card and the wedding card. Okay, this is definitely a match, but it also feels like you bet your match, like, dang, like, but in a good way, like somebody who can kind of like call you on your BS and all that stuff where it's like, it's almost the energy of you guys are like two alike, that it's like, because opposites do attract, but sometimes you need somebody that's on like the same level as you. It kind of feels like, maybe the tables turn on you, like you were the one who was I'm just giving this example, like calling everybody out on their shit or whatever it is, and now somebody's doing it to you, and it's kind of like, dang, checkmate somebody, I met my match. But it feels good because at first you kind of like maybe take a step back from it, like, whoa, what's happening? I'm normally the one who like wears the pants or whatever it is, right? Something like that. But then you're kind of like, okay, this is healthy. I see you. You kind of have fun with it with each other, but I feel like it helps you grow a lot. Let's get a couple more cards. Oh, thought it flipped. I want to be with you. It's always been you. Okay, so this is probably somebody you know from a past life. Soon, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm like keep looking at the bottom deck. I only do that sometimes. Soon you will see we are one. I am from you. You are for me. And that's just the oneness, like that we all share, right? So there's a lot of mirroring in the relationship, knowing that. Because here's the thing, without going off on a huge tangent, if you guys watch me, you guys know what happens, right? Okay. Like I am me, you are me. We all come from the same source energy. We're all just a piece of God, the universe, source, whatever you want to call it. And so that's what that kind of, home again, kind of stands for, right? And so I think there's, there's definitely some past life connection here. At least 3 past lives is what they're telling me. However, there's a lot of mirroring, and soulmates do that, right? Even twins do. But I feel like yours is a very strong soulmate bond. It doesn't matter, right? They're just labels, right? But this is definitely somebody who will be around. Wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I just heard why the hell ain't the 5? Okay. But I think it can go to 10. Okay. Because I heard 7 to 10, but then when I went to say it, I heard 5 to 10. I was like, whoa, wait a second. We're talking years, okay? When I was like, and it's so funny because right when I said it, again, I think a lot of your messages are in the bottom of the deck because I used to always check the bottom of the deck, and I really do unless Spirit guides me to it. And again, it said we had to go our separate ways. And interesting, right when I was saying this relationship will be here for some time, and I heard the 7 to 10 years, but then they highlighted the 5 to 7 years. So I think maybe. Listen, I'm going to say this first, right? People come into our lives for a day, a week, a month, a year, a lifetime, whatever it is, to help teach us stuff, to learn and grow. And I personally believe we're meant to have multiple soulmates. So I don't see that as a bad thing to hear that you could have like a 5 to 10 year relationship. It feels like really, I don't want to say this because it's so general, but it's like this 5 good solid years. And not that the next aren't bad, but it kind of seems around that 7-year mark. I think it's you that makes the decision to walk away. There's a lot of independent energy. It's almost like you outgrew the relationship, which is fine. That's purposeful. Like we all outgrow relationships all the time. But again, maybe you don't pull the trigger till the 10-year mark. But I think it's that 7-year mark when you're kind of like wandering and pondering. It's almost like you're going through the spiritual awakening and you're like, look at you need a very level, grounded energy, or maybe that's your energy I'm tapping into. It's who you're shifting into. Oh, there's the change, right? The personal development, like we're working on ourselves with the affirmations. But again, I see you walking away in a very healthy way. That would be more on the 7 to 10 year mark. Again, a lot can happen in then, so it's hard to like pinpoint just exactly when. This is what they're telling me. I have to go with what Spirit says. But I see you very happy, even for the first 7 years. It's almost like a very mutual. It's not like a bad breakup. Like I wouldn't worry about it. But again, I'm seeing like this relationship will be here for some time. Oh my God. I didn't read the rest of the card. It says, please focus on yourself, time to grow and find your inner strength. I can't even make this up, guys. Literally, sorry, I want to make sure there wasn't a glare. Literally, that's why I was like, you outgrew the relationship. It talks about for you to grow. Like you need that calm, grounding energy. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you definitely have somebody coming in that's going to be here for some time, and it's good. And I don't even see it ending badly. Like it's time for me to go. It's time for me to spread my wings and fly. It's definitely after the 7-year mark. I think that's when you start doing a lot of soul searching, and you might be like looking for other like-minded souls. But again, I don't think there's actually like a trigger pulled on like, hey, I'm moving out until like a 10-year mark. If that makes sense. And not that between 7 and 10 are unhappy. I don't see any fights. I don't see any negativity. It's very, maybe that's the level-headed. Like I can just see 2 people that are very compatible. It's like you've met a best friend, and I think you guys still stay in contact because I feel like this is a best friend for life, and that's why it's okay. You're leaving on mutual terms. It's like you have that, what's that saying? Conscious uncoupling, when you break up the healthy way, the right way. And so I think it's really good. I think this person's going to be good for you. I think they're going to bring in a lot of balance and some stability. And yeah, you're going to learn and grow a lot. So right now, what you could do in the meantime to help manifest this is work on, like, again, it's all self-development, personal development. Put that self in front of the affirmations, like I am self-respect, I am self-love, stuff like that. But they're coming in. Oh, wow. I keep flipping the bottom of the deck. I told you knew them from a past life. I can't even make this up. I was literally just sitting here shuffling, and all of a sudden I flip it over. Oh, that's so funny. I was hearing something about 6 to 9 months, and so that's what I wanted to see what that was. If that's when it's coming. Let me see. Yeah, that's when an offer could come in. We've got the Page of Cups. However, let me see. Let me get 2 more cards on this really quick. Okay. Okay, what we got? Okay, yep, there's the 2 of Swords and 7 of Wands. I don't know why. I just feel like a joyous celebration is what's going to bring you guys together. Closer to the 6-month mark. When I heard 9 months, I looked down and saw the wedding card. So that's maybe when you guys make things official, take things to the next level. But it feels like a joyous celebration will bring you together. Almost like, again, this is not the prediction part. This is just an example. Like, hey, I was at a wedding and then I met my future partner, right? And that's what I feel like you meet them. It might be more a shower, though. If it's not a birthday, no, it feels almost like some kind of celebration. Okay. 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 All right, Pinky, we're going to wrap up your reading right there. Hopefully that gives you some clarity, some guidance. And let me jump back in the chat and see what's going on with everybody here today. Let's see. Okay. Let me go back to where we're at. Everybody's saying, let's see. Okay, so yeah, people asking questions. Hello, Glipper. Hello. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay, Cheryl, how are we doing? Oli, hi. Where are you tuning in from? Okay, I'm just kind of skimming through. Challenge yourselves. That's good. Reflections. Ashika, hello. Let me see. All right. Okay. I see a bunch of questions. Yes, there is a list. Ashika, I'm going to let you guys know in 1 second. Yes. And so Sophie, too, so you can get added. Let me see. Watermelon pie. Awesome. I'll get you on the list. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love the name, too. Okay. And I just see some questions. Okay, so yes, here's what we're doing, right? So every Tuesday, obviously here on YouTube, right? I go live and I do 5 free psychic tarot readings. So we are on a wait list. So everybody that's been getting their readings today has been waiting 2 to 3 months. So the list for today is closed, but it doesn't mean you guys can't get a reading. I will just get you guys on the list and we will do your reading. It is first come, first serve. So like I said, everybody that's been waiting will go first, and then I'll get you guys. I'll go through the chat when we're done, and I'll just take everybody in order. So how do you guys get your name on the list to get your free psychic tarot reading? All you guys have to do is one thing, is drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat. But make sure next to the hashtag free tarot, you put a question next to it so I know what to do your reading on, okay? And I will say this. We are on a little bit of a wait. So I promise you we'll get your reading, but unfortunately it's going to have to be next year because we are on a wait until February of next year. So the 2021 list is closed, and to speed things up for you guys, don't have to wait like several months. Like who wants to wait like 4 or 5 months for a reading, right? I'm starting January. I'm going to do 11 people. So this way we could speed it up and you guys don't have to wait as long for your readings, okay? So yeah, just keep that in mind that when you guys give me your hashtag free tarot with your question, like if you're asking a time and question of stuff that's going to happen like this week, this month, this year, unfortunately the reading won't be until February next year at the soonest. So if anything changes with your question, you can always come back in any of the lives and just say hashtag free tarot update and put your new question in, because I know a lot can change over the next several months. And then, yeah, so how do you know which week is yours? Well, when this is over, perfect. Yes, to do. Thank you, Virgo. I'll get you guys. Ashika, perfect. I see all your hashtag free tarots. I'll get you guys on my little list I got here, right? And then, yeah, so when the live's over, I'll go through the comments. And like I said, first come, first serve, I'll get you guys all written down on my list. And then you guys can check the description of next week's video or any video after next week until you're reading, because the description always has the updated list. So if you guys had been on with me last week and you want to know when your reading is, just check the description and you'll have your dates, okay? All right, let me get a sip of water. Okay, perfect. Prachi, if I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Perfect. Sophie Lee, I got both of your hashtag free tarots. I'll get you guys on the list. Thank you for putting your questions in as well. Okay, so Karin, another fellow tarot card reader, has her reading today on the second spot. We're on her, and she has read for me several times. So she also does have a YouTube channel. However, I believe she's doing her readings on Facebook now. So I'm actually excited to read for Karin because I've jumped on her lives before and said I got a question, and so she's read for me a few times. So now I get to return the favor and read for Karin. So I'm totally excited. So Karin, I have you as a love reading. I saw you at the beginning. You were on here. If you're still on here and have a particular question, you can jump on and put the question in. If not, I will just give you the love reading. Okay, GD is asking about the list. Yeah, so I just explained it a couple minutes ago. So if you just want to rewind back a little bit, you'll find out how to get your name on the list because there's a list. Otherwise, after the reading, I'll explain it again. Okay. Okay, perfect. Karen's with us. Okay, did you have love reading or do we have a question? We're good with the love reading? Stacy, I love Stacy. Awesomeness. Love reading. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Oh, okay. All right. Cancel this. All right. Wow. Okay, I'm already picking up a lot of things, Karin. 1 second. I feel like I needed to take a deep breath, but it might be hard for you because, okay, hold on. Yours, I'm getting a lot of psychic messages, and I can't tell if that's for me or for you. Let me get some cards out. Hold on a second. We're going to kind of do the same thing because I want to tap into your energy. I'm trying to like drown out the noise. There's a focus energy that needs to come in. What was I hearing? I heard like 3 things. It was almost like, whoa, again, it's a little spinny, but I was almost like, it's not when, but how. And I was like, oh, I'm glad I brought my timing deck out because I wanted to pull on that. And I was just like, not that there's not a lack of love. I feel the excitement in your heart for others and for the world, and it's spreading your love. But here was the thing, because there's a little bit of, I don't know, I don't think brain fog's the right word, but there's something going on up here in the upper chakras that I'm like, is it spreading yourself too thin? I'm trying to figure out what I'm putting my finger on first, because there's something coming in about you first. I feel this happiness. It's interesting. I see this couple literally holding their hands, but they're older. And so I'm like, is this the future version of you? Because it feels very stable, committed, married. I see 2 people literally holding their hands, but I could see the images, right? I see them almost as shadows. So I can't, like the back of them. I can't really, it's you, it's somebody else. But it's far away. So I'm like, is it the future? Is that what's to come? But it feels very, like that one is surrounding marriage. Like if I got the marriage card with you, I'd be like, oh my God, this is a marriage. But there's then they're referring me to the what's to come. It's interesting because I don't know how to explain what I just felt, but it was like do, 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 like squiggly lines up and down, like bumping my brain. And so it was kind of like, sorry, I feel weird things. I'm an empathic reader, it just happens. But it's like whatever was going on here was a lot of upper chakra. That kind of evened out because it was like, I don't know, just weird. Like spirit's funny sometimes, but that's kind of like grounding that out. Or maybe there's too much upper chakra and mental energy. Wow. But then as soon as I said that, I was like, not enough. So is that you? What end is that on? Trying to bring it up, or needing to bring it down. Let's pull some cards because right now I haven't got too much in love and we'll get into it, but there was a lot of messages coming in. I was like, hold on. Slow down. Okay, there it is. The Fool. Okay. So we got the Fool jumping out. I'm going to leave this as, is that the offer though? What are we waiting on? That's interesting. Let me get 1, 2, 3. This one goes over here though. Sorry, I also got, sorry, I didn't even say it as I like stared at the temperance. Wait 1 second. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Thank you. 2 of Swords. Page of Wands. 4 of Swords. 6 of Cups. I like that though. Wow. Okay, let me get 2 more over here. This is a traveler energy. That, oh my God, I can't get my eyes off that temperance card. Who's the traveler? Now, I don't even know if it means like a physical traveler, like a wanderer, like a starseed, like that type of energy. Let me get 2 over here. Okay, or 3. Yes, and the Magician. Oh my God, the Magician, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Why do I feel like I'm laying defenses down with that though? Okay, all right. Move these out of the way. We're gonna get some more cards. I can't get my, there's a really strong, okay, we're going to come back to this in a second. With you, I'm going to get most of your cards out and then we're going to jump in. Oh, I just looked down in the chat. She said, I'm feeling brain fog at the moment. Okay, so maybe that's what I was tapping into, your present energy. Because as soon as I shifted, Karen, I was like, whoa, like things were coming in. But it was like cloudy judgment almost. Wow. As soon as I said that, it was like nourishment of the soul. So there's going to be a little bit message for you coming in because this is what was kind of coming in first. And I was like trying to tap into your energy to get to the reading. But it's like, again, what nourishes your soul? What makes you happy? And I think maybe you need to focus on that because the brain fog, it's almost like I'm trying too hard up here. And the third eye chakra, there's a lot of work, but at the same time, it was like not enough. And I was like, what are we doing? And we need to ground the energy down. At the same time, I like want to bring it up. But I was like, which end is she on? Is she trying to bring it up? But I was like, don't try too hard. There's this energy of like, okay, so I keep hearing that's the third time I've heard like nourish your soul. So if something that makes you feel good is like walking in nature, literally smelling the roses, but something probably more not self-care. They're really focusing on nature and animals for you is really good for at the moment. Don't overcomplicate things. Very simple. Maybe it's just deep breathing sometimes, but like to kind of get yourself, it's like focus and concentrate to get yourself back on your path. It does feel, and this, I don't know how to explain it, but you're on this path and this is how they showed it to me. You're on this path and you're moving forward and then you go this way and then you come back. And that's why I was like, why are there 2 people? Because they're only talking about you and going forward. And so it wasn't a roadblock. It wasn't a detour. It's like we went off course, but we're going back in. And I'm trying to get you back there. It's almost coming full circle. Oh my God, that's closing out something. What's the 11 though? Oh, don't do that to me, Spirit. I was like, don't tell me the 11th of next month. Of course, there's an energy portal that day. I was like, what's the 11th though? They're like, it's a date. And I'm like, well, we all know the 11/11. So I was like, don't tell me something general. Everybody could tap into that. Yours is like a karmic remembering though. There's something coming up around the 9th though. It's like stirring up in you. It does feel like this aha moment that's going to give you a lot of clarity. It's redirecting you back to something. There's that like, I don't know, they keep just showing it to me like this. Like I'm going forward and then we split up and we go back circle. It's coming back together. It almost feels like, I guess for lack of a better word, don't take it like verbatim when I'm saying it, like this enlightenment moment. But again, it's like things click. Something happens on the 9th. And whatever you learn on the 9th about yourself or another or something, you're going to use that information on the 9th to go like manifest or do something on the 11th. Because sure, we could all do something on the 11th, right? It's the 11/11 portal. That's what I'm talking about. If you guys don't know. However, your big like aha moment feels like it comes in the 9th. It feels like it comes in the AM though, like rather early in the morning because maybe it's from a dream or something. It's rather early in the morning. I see you writing it down. If you're not writing it down, whatever it is, write it because it feels like as soon as it comes in, I don't want you to forget it. You can go back and reflect on it. I feel like this is gonna, oh, that's so, man. Sometimes I say the funniest things. I'm like, come on, I don't want to be cheesy sometimes. Like, but they're like, this is gonna change the course of history, but about you and your life, right? So rewriting, there's that karmic circle. We're bringing things back full circle. We're getting out of, I wanted to tap into what it was, and they said the weight of the world. When it's that huge history, it's literally your history. Okay, so we're not. No, hold, yes, everything I said, but hold on, that no was for spirit because I was about to say something else, and they said shape shifting, but this is shape shifting the way that shape shifting is happening and what's to coming. That's interesting. Wow. They're giving me a lot of dates. December 12th. Okay. I also supposed to be a love reading. Dang, what's happening? Okay. This is just what's coming out, right? We're always going to get what we need. I'm going to get back to love in a second. But they're throwing a lot out of me. They're showing me a clock. I saw like a digital clock, but the lights went out and then it was like tick tock, time's up. But I think that time's up is what you think it is. You think time's up on something. Something is going to be brought back again. And this might all be connected between the 9th going in. What you do on the 11th is going to be really important. So whatever you learn on the 9th, write that down, work with that. That's where you're going to go manifest, change the direction of your course. You're going to shape shift your energy, meaning your parallel, like there's different timelines we could be on, right? And so this is going to help you get on a more better timeline. It feels a little bit familiar, like you were there and you were focused and you were going down here, and for whatever got you stopped, we're going to get you back there on that timeline. Could be working career, but something, it was a little shaky and it wants to redirect you back on that. So what it feels like again, so we're like shape shifting it back, bringing it back in. Oh yeah, oh, it's like 2 railroad tracks. We were on this timeline and we went out this way, but we got to bring it back together, and that's coming full circle. But again, whatever it is going to be picked up back by the 12th of December. They're highlighting the month because it's interesting, and they are leading towards. They're giving me 2 key dates. Like, oh, I hate when they do. Why they're like giving me holiday dates? I don't think I've ever had that before. Me as a reader, I'm like, don't ever say anything general because I'm like, listen, everybody can pertain to that. I want it to be as particular for you as possible. So yeah, they were highlighting the 12th, but it's almost like the 12th and the 25th. And I know you're not even in the States, but the people in the States, we have Christmas, right? And so I was like, oh God, everybody knows Christmas, magical time, right? Don't tell me the 25th of December. But it's almost like I see the 12th here, the 25th here, and what connects it is a rainbow. It's like this rainbow in between the two. And so, I think it has to do with the platform you speak on, because I was about to say this is the bridge, and they said platform. I just see a sparkly star. They're kind of closing the door on that. Personal development, the work you do now will surely lead the way, but there's definitely something to be brought back to the table and be revisited. And it does feel rather purposeful. It kind of will just pop back up. Maybe that's the passion with it that will pop back up, but it feels like that's where we're redirecting the energy towards with you. Okay. All right. So let me jump back into the love reading. I'm sorry. This is just what came out. Let's get. Oh, we have Christmas in Europe too. Really? I thought that's an America thing. Am I just like a dumb dissy blonde at the moment? Wow. Okay. All right. I have my moments of time. See that? Okay. All right. Let's go back to the love reading. Okay. Healing family issues. Calling in your soulmate. As soon as that came down, I saw. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit longer with yours just because that was so. It felt very. I guess prominence, the right? The word. Let me see. Let me get one more over here. That's your higher self doing the work on your behalf, though. Reconciliation. How do I explain that feeling? Let me get a couple cards. Let me get the rest of your cards out, and then we'll jump in. Let me see. Have patience. Love is patient, kind, always. This also one says your prayers, affirmations, visualization. I'll bring you two together. Let me get one more over here. Perfect. What else do we got? Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. That's interesting. There's a sooner energy with that, sooner rather than later, which is calling in your soulmate. Let me get 2 more, and then we'll grab a couple tarot, and I'll jump into the actual love reading. I can start that again. Let me see. Okay. Forgive me. I had to choose myself. I was not able to give you what you wanted. We've got 2 forgiveness cards because this says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay. Again, I'm more focused on the actual forgive. That's the word. Let me get one more and then we're going to. It's interesting. The forgive me cards get a huge lesson on it. And let me see. Feeling you by my side, everything melts away. No, we are in this together. That energy, that's so funny. I don't feel somebody here physical. It feels like somebody on the other side. And that could be their higher self coming on their behalf. It feels like somebody's passed. They're definitely looking out for you. I can't even, I'm like, when were you here in the physical? I can't even connect with that. I just can feel their spiritual energy. Let's get 3 tarot and then let's jump in. Okay. 9 of Cups. The forgiveness side. Calling in your soulmate. That's all about the higher self. I'm telling you. They're like really leading the way here. 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the reconciliation energy. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That's like 6 cards. It's way too much. Sorry, guys. I don't like to take more than 3. It's too much for me at once. Just another shuffle. Let's clarify on this reconciliation card. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. That's just around some. Why is healing the thing? Okay, so let's start on this side. I'm going to talk about the forgiveness first because that's what came out twice in the cards. So they're definitely emphasizing that for a reason. Forgiveness is always of self, for self, right? You don't ever actually need the person there to forgive them. You can just write the letter, but there's always this freedom energy. After you forgive somebody, you hold on to this grudge. I'm just generally saying this for a second. I'm going to jump into you, but like, after you forgive someone, let's say you've held on this grudge for whatever amount of time, and then you're like, wow, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. Like, I feel so much better. It's like a weight is lifted. Like, that is all true. But with yours, there's a big karmic attached to it. I will say this. It's interesting. Because if there is any resentment or anything going on with the parents or some unleft words or something didn't get said or somebody can't speak or something like that where I didn't get to talk, that's why I'm like, maybe you don't even need to write it. Whatever this debt is, maybe how you'd refer to it as, it's been paid, but is this a past life or is this in? I was trying to distinguish the difference between something that had been passed down from like mother to daughter to mother to like grandmother, mother to like down the lines, but I'm more focused on this karmic baggage as a whole, and I think it's traveled with you more from past lives. But I'm almost more focused on you being the parent in a past life. And so there's some clearing going on. I feel like you could work with your higher self with this. It's almost entangled with your energy. Yeah, it's definitely entangled with your energy still, but it's I think block's the wrong word because it's not blocking your happiness with the love life, but it's still, that's preventing some maybe roadblocks or stuff. So, sure, you could do some chakra clearing or get some energy work or something to kind of clear this because whatever this karmic stuff was, what it feels like, here's what it feels like. You were a mother in a past life and you've held on to like some guilt or some shame or some remorse or something and still kind of carried over you in this life, right? And so whatever that was that whole relationship with the husband, the kids or something, somehow that's entangled with your love life still. And that forgiveness is really forgiving yourself in a past life, even on a parallel life. I would work on all planes of existence when you do this forgiveness. And I think you know about the Ho'oponopono prayer, but I'll just say it for everybody because you could do this because I feel like yours is on like all planes, all parallel lives, like go across all everywhere, all, you know. But the Ho'oponopono prayer is so powerful. For anybody who doesn't know it, it's just as simple as I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, thank you. Literally, like, I mean, it's all over YouTube. You could say it, you can meditate, sleep to it. There's it's everywhere, right? Guys, look it up. It literally can heal so much, but it's almost like this generational thing that's like, that's why it's not ancestral. It's generations been passed down, but it's your past life, right? When you were this parent, it's got a hold of your love life for some reason. And they're not showing me the why, but forgiveness, because we are in the past energy, the past life. But again, work on parallel lives too, because it feels like it's carrying over. It's like spreading and spreading and spreading. Okay, present energy. We've got patience. Look to your inner strength. Let me see. Calling in your soulmate. Yeah, there's the Six of Cups. Wow, Six of Cups is literally a soulmate card. We've got calling in your soulmate. I want another card on this, though. What deck do I want? Let me see. Wow. That's so interesting. Okay, hold on. Too many cards. More than 3. Almost 5. Okay, that's so interesting. I've never noticed in this card, there's these 3 women. They're like standing in the background, but I feel like because they're looking out the windows, like watching over you, it's almost like these are helpful people on the other side. Because it felt very like a cheerleader energy, like they're cheering you on, but it's people of the spirit world. Like you don't even know who's helping you, because when the calling in your soulmate card came in, I'm like, that's not you. Your higher self is working on your behalf. So to have the Six of Cups with like, here's your team of light, like helping you manifest. It's this reality. It's this parallel. Again, man, they keep highlighting the parallel reality. Wow, oh my God, I looked down. There's an 11 on this card. Holy freaking Moses. I was like, don't tell me the 11th on November. It's 11/11. This is the only card. Okay, I have every other. Yeah, well, there's a 17 on this one, but all the other cards don't have the numbers. It's just I only have 2 cards on this deck. And one of them has to be the freaking 11, and that's in the present energy, right? Right when I was talking about the 11th. Wow. I can't even make that stuff up. That's so freaking funny. Let me see. There's something else still going on here. That's interesting because there's like this crystal ball here. She's looking into it. But as I looked at the card, I was like, that's that clouded judgment. But it's a sigh of relief energy. Okay. Let me see. King of Wands, 7 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. I'm trying to do a love reading, but they want to put the focus on you. There's this internal happiness I feel. But again, I feel you feeling it for the world. Wow, look at, there's literally a globe there. For you feeling it for the world. And I said that at the beginning of the reading, but I'm like, don't spread yourself thin. Make sure you're okay first on your path. That's why I feel like you don't need to call on your soulmates. That your team of light's already working on your happiness. That's how they're wording it, right? They're working on your behalf. You got your team of light in the present energy with, I'm telling you, your higher self is here. Like, it's almost like, don't even worry. Take the load off right now where we're at. You're going to work on your inner strength. Could even work on your solar plexus with this. But like, that's kind of like this hold off energy. Where we're going. Yeah, it's interesting because this kind of came out with the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the Magician. It came out, and it's interesting. They pulled them back over to go into what's to come. I was like, better days are coming, but it's almost like, why? We got reconciliation, 5 of Pentacles. Let me grab a couple more on this. Which deck do I want? Let me see. 6 of Pentacles. There's the balance. 3 of Cups. Yeah, there's the better days with the 3 of Cups. What are we talking about love, though? Give me some more information, Spirit. Let me see. Wow, who's not to trust with the Queen of Pentacles? I don't even know what that means. I was like, when? And they're like, 6 months on the 6th day. And I was like, but are you trying to say like, please don't everybody freak out, 666? I see it as an angel number. 6 or harmony, balance, and love, not the devil's number. But they were kind of referring that into as this woman here. I feel more motherly energy, and that could be the mother that we're needing to forgive. But there's like, I don't know if it's a lack of trust or lack of communication, or there's But the Five of Wands is the relief from that, and then we manifest the new beginnings. This is a whole fresh start for you. Is that Queen of Pentacles attached to the past? Oh, I wanted to get a card from that deck. Gratitude and thanks, right? And what did I say? I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. There we go. There's the reconciliation, though. What is happening? Whoa. 1 second. Okay. The star. Wait. Where did I see the star? Was that in your reading? I'm like, it ended with the star that was yours at the very beginning. 4 of Cups. All will be revealed, though, soon. Man, Spirit always gives us what we need and not what we want. For me, I'm like, get back to the romance. They're telling me a lot of stuff, but I'm like, still haven't solved the answer, Spirit. I want to get to what this is. Because I saw these two people like sailing up in the sunset. Actually, it really wasn't like that. It was like they were walking barefoot in the sand, like walking away. And I saw the shadow. I could you only see the back of them, but I see them holding hands. And so that's why I'm like, I'm not worried about this relationship. Again, it's like marriage. That's what they're pointing when I tap into your love life. But again, it feels like that's what's to come. And so maybe these hurdles and blocks, it's interesting because it's there. It's always been there. I can feel it, the love in your heart. But why do I see them sailing away? I don't know. I keep sailing. They're walking on sand. That's the image I see. But I don't know. They're sailing away in happiness, right? 2 of Swords. But it's not your time. Is that how you view it? Why aren't you putting yourself at the center of the universe? What is that? Oh, that's interesting. That card said ghost. And 3 of Swords. Wow. We've got 2 3s over here. That's so interesting. So this is a Halloween deck, right? The last one I pulled, and so there actually is a ghost, but I was like, oh, ghosted, separation, anxiety, who left my life, separation, triggering abandonment wound. That's what it kind of felt like when it came out. But I'm telling you, the 3 of Swords came out. And like I said, when this one came out, I was like, no, it's an alien feeling. Something feels off, like I'm trying to find my starseed roots. But I'm telling you, this unfamiliar is familiar. There's the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and we've got, it's 5 of Pentacles, but there's the other 5. That's almost, This is familiar. This is a friend. This is somebody of like the same starseed as you. This is not the lover, though. They're highlighting this for a reason. This gives me a whole new change in perspective, almost like a new focus. And if you start connecting with your starseed roots, that could direct you towards that. But it's almost like, I feel like they're highlighting the word platform again. Maybe you meet somebody on the platform. There's like a connection there, like connects the dots with all of this somehow. And that's why I'm missing this last final piece of what connects it all together. Because I feel like the love is there and it's always been there. But it's this remembrance energy. I think when you, I don't generally say that, when you tap back into your true core self and who you are at like the soul level, or for you on the starseed level, or the wanderer, because that was coming in, right? There is this, wow, my third eye is doing not spinning, it's doing stuff though. But it's interesting. It feels like the block's going to be removed, and I see things to give me that broad perspective, to see things more clearly. But there's this friend. I actually want to say it's a man. I do resonate with masculine and feminine, but this feels like a man coming in as a friend. There's a lot of clarity and truth that come in from this. Could even be a conversation, but this kind of shifts your focus. You redirects you, and I think that's back on the path you're supposed to be. However, again, I still see that couple there holding their hands. If you're worried about love, I wouldn't worry about love. I mean, the future energy, you've got all this love around you. A lot of more balance, a lot of more clarity and truth. There's these new beginnings. It's almost like what it kind of feels like is I don't know, putting the spark back into my relationship. Whatever was dusty is no longer dusty. It's like I see this dusty bookshelf, but it's been cleared off. And so I'm like, oh, it's clean again. And maybe that's a cleansing process you're going through, but it's almost like breathing fresh air or the spark back into a relationship, or at least something that once was. There's a lot of healthy boundaries here, though, with the Six of Pentacles is what it feels like. Again, I just heard better days, they're coming. Seeing if there's anything else coming in. What's the reluctance on the Three of Cups? Hold on. Ten of Pentacles. What are we afraid to let go of? Really being strong. What is that? Let me see. I think all the other ones I don't feel anything else from it, but there's something still I want to get over here. Three of Cups. Let me see. Three of Cups. There's the Four of Cups right next to it. Wow. Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. But a fresh start is what you actually kind of need, is what it feels like, to see things differently. There's two people in this Two of Wands. This is a partnership. Wow. Is this a business partnership, though? It's bringing in money in abundance. There's two people. Strong. Wow. I really like where this is going. Could be a collaboration. I feel like wealth all around it. Whatever it is business opportunity with this. Oh, there's money coming in with this. Oh, yeah, Ten of Pentacles. That makes sense. Anything you want to say about the Star? Man, I know we haven't really touched too much on, like, it hasn't been so much about romance. It's kind of about you and your life. But listen, this is what Spirit's been giving me. Let me see what's going on with the Star. Four of Cups. Wow. I've got two Four of Cups and I've got another four. This is the laying the foundation for something bigger than you even know. If you're chasing one dream and you think this is what you want, there's a bigger foundation coming. Your dream on a soul level is bigger than you can even see. All of this feels like it's leading you to a better day, back on track, something you don't even see. This feels very purposeful. It's something I don't even think our ego minds can wrap our heads around. It's like our higher self is trying to bring everything full circle for you, because there's something really huge coming in for you. I think it's going to there's that shape shift. The rest of where you're going, it's good. I don't see it as anything bad. Yeah, for sure. If you feel like, I guess a funk is the best. If you feel like you're in any kind of funk, it's definitely going to pull you out of that. But like, all of this is happening to bring, it's almost like I'm calling in all the people and I'm bringing them all together. This is my soul family, everybody in the circle. I called in my community. They're here with me. I don't know if that's you calling in the people, your higher self. But there's like communal energy. Everything's coming in full circle for you. Again, they're highlighting December 12th again. That almost feels like the start of it. It's this new journey. This is definitely working on higher planes of existence, that they're trying to like call in this. It's redirecting you back with a soul contract. That's for sure. There's a lot of business coming in with it, but there's a lot of money with all of those people. Okay. I think we're going to stop the reading right here. I know. I'm sorry. I hope that was okay, because we were like, whoa. I was like waiting for like, oh my God, I met Mr. Prince Charming. We're going on a date. We fall in love. We have kids. And like Spirit was like, here's what you need to tell her. And I was like, but it's not love. I'm like arguing with Spirit in my head. They're like, this is what we're telling you. Please tell her. Like, I'm literally hearing them say it out loud. I'm like, I hear you. Fine. I have interesting conversations with Spirit going on behind the scenes you guys don't even know about. Okay. All right. Let me go back in the chat where we were at. That was a little bit longer reading, so I'm sorry. Who's number 3? Pallavi, yes, here's spot number 3. Okay. That went a little long, but listen, that was important. I needed to get through all that. Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Okay, yeah, the Christmas in Europe. I thought that was like Santa Claus, an American thing. That's where we left off. We were right about there. Okay, love reading fine, actually. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Okay. Richa, hi. Oh, thank you for the sub. Sorry, I'm just going to skim through the comments really quick with everybody. Let me see. Some questions. Let me see. Okay, asking about the list. Yes, I'll let you guys know in 1 second. I'm just going to skim through, see what's going on. Thank you, Keke. Perfect. Yes, in the description it tells you what, if you sign it before, when you can get your reading. Yes. Misty. Oh, I totally butchered that. Civilly Misty. I am doing free readings, and I do have a list. Oh, thank you for the sub. I will let you guys know. Give me like 60 seconds. I'm gonna skim through this. Now requests, but yeah, you guys can get on the list. I'll let you guys know in 1 second. I'm having issues with parents at the moment. Thank you, Karen. That makes sense. We had 2 forgiveness cards, and the card literally said parents, so that makes sense, right? And it's like, don't overcomplicate it. Maybe I was trying to overcomplicate it, but it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So that okay, it literally says that, Karen. Thanks, Kiki. She said, please read the description. Okay, yes. Oh, perfect. You went back. I'm sorry, I can't say the name. Misty. I'm really bad at names. Okay. Hashtag free tarot. I'll definitely get you guys on the list. Jean Kristen, thanks for tuning back in. Okay. Questions. Oh, thank you, Sadafa Kayan. Thank you for the sub. Okay. Yes, I can get you a free reading. I'll get you on the list. 1 second. Stacey Nicole says, huh? Dope. Okay. Questions. Let me see. I have to go. Brilliant reading. Thank you for a lovely. I'll catch the rest later. Okay. You're welcome, Karen. Oh, it just jumped all the way to the bottom. Hold on. Let me go back. Stacey's funny. Dropping 1 words in. Amen. Legit. I can see him. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, Stacey. Okay. Nancy, Xing, hi. New here, welcome. Where are you tuning in from? Yes, okay, can you get a reading? I'm almost there, I'll let you guys know. Let me see. Isha, Warmaya, hi, welcome. Yes, there's a list, perfect. Nicole, Nikki, I will get you on the list. Okay, let me see. Okay, everybody's like, give me the list. What's the list? What's questions? Okay, let's talk about it, right? So every Tuesday I come here, YouTube, right? Obviously. And I do 5 free psychic tarot readings, okay? So there is a little bit of a wait list. The people that are getting their readings today have been waiting several months. So the list is actually going into next year. So the wait list for 2021 is closed. However, I do have a new list going for 2022. And the exciting news is, so you guys don't have to wait as long. Starting next year in January, I'm going to start reading 11 people every Tuesday so we can get it read faster. Because who wants to wait like 4 months for their reading, right? So like I said, the 2021 wait list is closed. I have a new one going for 2022, and it is full until February. So if you guys do sign up for a reading, it will not be till February, just so you guys know. So how do you get your free reading? Because you definitely get a free reading. It's just a matter of when. And I do take people first come, first serve. So all you do is drop the hashtag free tarot into the chat. Put a question next to it so I know what to do your reading on. And so when this is over, I'll go through the chat, just first come, first serve, and I'll get everybody written down on the list. So then you guys will get your reading. But then how do you guys know when you'll get your reading? Tune back into any video after this up until your reading, and you guys can see in the description, it will be updated. So if you guys were here last week with me, you check today's description, you'll now know what week you're going to get your reading, okay? All right, so yeah, just a hashtag free tarot in the chat will get you your reading. Make sure to put a question next to it. And then I do want to say this, right? Because back to this one, go to 4 months is like a long time out, right? So if anything changes between now and then, just jump on any of the lives, drop a hashtag free tarot in the chat, put update, and so I'll know you have a new question, right? Hashtag free tarot update with your new question, and then I'll get your updated question on the list. Or you guys can just jump in the day of the reading and say, hey, I get my reading today, but I have a new question, right? So not a problem, because I know a lot of things can change between now and then. So no, not a big deal if we need to change the question. Okay. Let me see. Let me jump back up and see what everybody's saying. Where were we at? Let me see. There we go. Why doesn't this one go up? My computer, don't freeze on me. I'm on a live. I can't get it to scroll. Okay. All right. I don't know what's happening, why it won't scroll. The last thing I saw was, okay, Nita, perfect. Hashtag free tarot, I'll get you on the list. Jediza, Dax, if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Free tarot, perfect. Shreya, hashtag free tarot. Vanny, Virgin, I can't see. Well, I'm sorry. I will get you on the list. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce people's names. I am like literally the worst. Ashia Warrior, hashtag free tarot. I will get you guys on the list. Forgive me on the name pronunciations. I will spell it right in the description. So my apologies. Okay. Thank you, SB, for putting your question in there with it. Thank you. All right. Perfect. And I don't know why it's not letting me. What's happening? Anybody else who put the hashtag free tarot, you guys? Oh, there it is. I lost the cursor. My like chat froze. Okay. I wonder subscribed. Well, thank you for the subscribe. I don't know what the I wonder is, but thank you. I appreciate the sub. Okay. Oh yeah, we left up Nicole Nikki. Let's see. Fancy Shing. Yes, I'll get you on the list. Vanny, hi, welcome. Where are you tuning in from? On my birthday in person. Stacy wants a reading. Your birthday is right around mine. We got 2 Pisces in the house. Okay, perfect. Nita, Jay, yes, perfect. I'll get you on the list. Okay, perfect. Everybody's got a hashtag free tarot. I will get you guys on the list. I don't know what's going on with the chat. It keeps jumping up and down. I keep losing my place. Okay. Thank you, Fanny. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to jump into the third spot. If you guys missed me explaining how to get your name on the list, just rewind back a couple of minutes. If not, I will say it after the reading. After each reading, I always break down how to get your name on the list, right? I know people are jumping in at different times, so not everybody can see how to get your name on the list, okay? Yes, Fanny. Hashtag free tarot. Perfect. And thank you for your question. Okay. You're a Pisces too. Yes. Welcome to the Pisces Love Club. I just know there's at least 3 Pisces in the house. So nothing wrong with any other signs, right? Just saying there's 3 Pisces at the second. Okay. 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 If you don't put your question in the chat, it will be a general reading. Thank you, Keke. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So we just did Karin. Okay. So Pallavi Sharma is on most of these lives with me. I haven't seen you in the chat today. Not a problem. I definitely know you'll catch the replay. I don't have a question. If you're on the chat, Pallavi, I feel like I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry. Pallavi, I think we went over this too one day. I have issues. Names. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so we'll do a general reading unless I see you jump in the chat. Pallavi Sharma, you are up in spot number 3. Yug Praham. Yes, I am taking questions. Well, no, I'm on a wait list, right? So you can rewind. I'm going to jump into spot number 3. I just explained what to do a few minutes back, so you can rewind to get your name on the list, or you could wait till after this reading, and I will explain it again at the end, so I don't keep repeating myself. What spot am I in? If you signed up today, you have to tune back in at least next week, because I'll have to go through all the comments, first come, first serve, and create a new list. So the description of next week's video and going forward until your reading will be updated. If you signed up for a reading in a previous week, then check the description and it will let you know when to get your reading. Okay? I got a hair in my mouth. Okay, so we're gonna jump on to Pallavi. I'm excited to read first, always here. All right, so let's see. We'll do general. I don't know why they're highlighting Halloween right away. Wow. Let me see. Okay. Yug, if you want to be added to the list, please go back and read either the description, rewind the video, or wait till after the reading, and I can get you on the list. Okay, we're going to start Pallavi's reading. 3 of Wands. There's the patience. There's a learning energy. There's a very discover energy with that. Oh, something else had flipped. Wow. It's about your spiritual path. 4 of Wands, the 11. Your clarity. It's interesting. Because as much as they're highlighting Halloween, they're highlighting the dreams. And so it might be your dream on Halloween, but here's what it feels like for Pallavi. If you don't have a dream journal, I would maybe start one, or at least look them up in the mornings, because especially over the next 30 days, I feel like Spirit is going to be communicating with you through your dreams. And so I do want to say this. There's another message coming because I saw a bird swoop in. And so if you do see any birds, you can look them up in the moment, like something out of the ordinary. Oh my God, I never see red cardinals, or I saw this huge hawk, or I never see a bald eagle. Like, sure, look them up. However, birds are messengers, so that could be the news coming in with the dream. So especially over the next 30 days. Pay attention to your dreams. Like, look them up. Like, if you dream, let's say you dream about a bird. We'll just go with that, right? Look up dream meaning bird, right? But just kind of like keywords. That's what you kind of do, okay? It feels like there's strong messages coming through. Again, I feel like it kind of starts around Halloween with you. So it could be like 3 to 5 days prior, which, oh God, today's the 26th. Perfect. You could start now. But there might be some really powerful messages on Halloween for you. I mean, the veil is really thin then, right? That's like a very good time to connect with spirit. But it feels like that energy will stick with you over like a 30-day period, at least till November 27th. And that makes sense. Today's the 26th. That's all like a 30-day period. Okay, so look out. Yeah, definitely look out for your dreams. I just got pulled to the chat. Victorian Princess and New Love. I see you guys. I guess you added to the list. Okay. All right. Happy Halloween to you as well. Okay, let's see. All right. 10 of Pentacles, the Hermit. I just keep hearing all will be revealed. Let me see. This is a self-discovery. Oh, yes. After the 10, always when we close something out, jumps to an ace. That's so interesting. There's the victory, overcoming something. But it's all around you, like going within to find the answers. The Hermit could be meditation. It almost feels like, I don't want to explain that. Let me see. Okay, so we dream every night. Like, we go to sleep and we dream, right? That's just one level and one layer. We go into the astrals is the next one. Like, every night we do go astral travel. We're just not consciously aware of it. We don't consciously remember, right? Because some people actually do, and they can like practice that. But there's even more layers keep going up on like what happens on the higher planes. Because it's interesting, because I was like, what's happening here with the 10 and the aces is one, there's like dream magic. And how they were explaining that to me is like you're off working in either other dimensions or other planes. If you wake up feeling really tired in the morning, it's because you've been doing some traveling in your dreams. But there's a lot of soul work going on for yourself and all the different versions of you, meaning like parallel lives. It's clearing out some karma within your chakras. You're doing a lot of work in your dreams. All right, let's grab another deck. Let's see what else is coming out. Okay. Did I not put these in the right way? Or I just don't see cards jump anymore. I'm so, okay. Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords. There's the Trust. There's the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, there's 2 10s. Okay, I want to pull on that. But this Queen of Swords and 2 of Swords has got me interested. That's so funny. Okay, let me get a couple more cards out really quick. I feel like keeping up the Halloween decorations up for Christmas too. Totally, dude. That's amazing. Okay. Facialet, hashtag free tarot, perfect. Thank you for the new sub, Miriam. Thank you. Okay. I will explain how to get you on the wait list in a second. Let me finish Pallavi's reading, and then I will explain how to do it. Okay. I feel like I just need to keep shuffling with this stuff. Okay. Wow, Joy. We're going to take that since the other half went the other way. We're not going to take that. That's so funny. But it says rejoicing in the present. I think that's really about you as grounding, though. Like, sure, be in the present moment as much as possible. Like, practice mindfulness, okay? If this is something you're good at, like, keep up with the consistency of it. However, if it's something you're just starting out on, consistency is key. Very much being in present moment. Don't worry about the past, right? Generally, like, it's gone. Can't go back and fix it. Tomorrow's not here. So I'm in this moment. I can concentrate on what I'm doing. I can slow down my energies and be present. I'm not off thinking about, oh my God, I have to pick up the kids and I have to go shopping and I have to do this. I'm here and I'm in this reading. Or when you're eating, mindfully eating, but something doing very mindfully, it's bringing grounding energies within me. Prosperity and abundance. Tears of joy and sadness. Wow, we've got 2 cards that say the word joy. Look at that. So I'm going to go with tears of joy because we've got the word joy on there. Imagine and envision, prosperity and abundance. Wow, joy's in the middle. Okay, I want to highlight something about manifestation for you. Imagine and envision, okay? create the reality you want with your mind first. Okay. This is, excuse me, sorry, kombucha does that. I apologize. This is how like law of vibration works. Okay. Or you could say law of attraction. I just call it law of vibration. Everything we create comes from energy first, okay? So before it comes here in the physical tangible. So as you see that she's not only scripting, writing down her wish list, her order of the universe, she's envisioning all of it. Visualization techniques, bringing the 5 senses when you do it, but bring in as much emotion as possible. Bring in literally the joy, tears of joy. This can help speed up manifestations. This kind of has to be your focus because what happens after you get the prosperity and abundance? We have to get rid of the lack mindset first, okay? So whatever the fear is or the doubt in yourself or I can't have it or I'm not worthy enough, that's kind of what we're working on. Ooh, with the spiritual path, right? And that could even be affirmations that you're writing. However, even with you, I feel like manifestation is key. So maybe you have to get very clear about what you want, who you want in your life to move forward. Write it down. Even if you're trying to make a decision, it could be like writing down a pros and cons list. But once you have that, here's what I desire list, this is what you're going to manifest. Okay. I would highlight visualization and scripting because it literally looks like what she's doing in the card. Okay. And you can keep doing it like every day. Ooh, interesting. There's the money bag, right? She's envisioning, she's manifesting money. And on this side, it says prosperity and abundance. So how are we going to get our manifestations here now? We're going to be in the present moment. We're going to live in the present moment. We're going to bring in gratitude, grace, humility. However, even with this, we're going to manifest. We're going to visualize, bring in the emotions. Literally, if you can cry tears of joy, if you can't, it's no big deal. But that's what it says. Like, bring in joy. Feel like you're in now. It's happening to you right this moment. How would you feel? How would you think? How would your body react? Okay. What would you be wearing? What would you be doing? Where are you? Bring in the energy. How excited. Oh my God, it's $1 million. Like freak out, get excited. Like, oh my God, like live it. Whatever it is, whatever you're manifesting, feel it, get excited, jump up and down, scream, dance, whatever it is. Bring in that energy in your manifestation, okay? You sing and dance praises. You could do it even with prayer. Like when you want to prayer, move your body. Sing it out. Whatever you want to manifest, something. We're working on manifestation here, okay? Because we're on the spiritual path, okay? So you could be learning law of attraction, but practice is key. It's like this discipline for you, consistency. We're going to bring this in, getting clear on what we want, because this is going to, you also have to trust. That's the other thing. We have the Two of Swords. So trust came in, right? Trust and know that it's yours and it's coming and it's on the way, right? First of all, speak everything in the present tense, right? How we talk about like time doesn't exist, but there's this trust that I already know it's mine. My higher self is bringing it to me in the right time, okay? So this is trust, but it's interesting because I feel like the trust is what's going to lead your way. But I feel like for you, it's almost when it gets delivered, then it's really like, wow, it opens this new level of trust with you in the universe. Because it's like you see the fruition or the works of your labor of like things came that easily. And you could even start something small, like manifest something very small, right? And I try to manifest something in like 48 hours. Can I do it? Or in 7 days or whatever it is. When it comes true, you're like, wow. And if it's with money, just start small. Can I manifest an extra $10, $100, whatever it is, right? And then when you see it come into you, I want to do bigger manifestations, right? And that's where the scripting comes in, like for the 30 days. But they're be coming in. I mean, we've got the aces, the new beginnings. We've got the yes, I win card, 6 of Wands, with the ace right next to it. But there's a lot of clarity first. We have to decide what we want and get focused, right? And as much as you can be in present moment. And I think that's the bringing the joy in the present moment. Okay. All right. And then don't forget about the dreams, right? Oh, wow. I can't even make this up. I saw a bird. Remember when I was just channeling for a second? I can't remember if I had cards out or not at the time. Doesn't matter. But when I saw this bird swoop down, I was telling you to write down your dreams. Look at this freaking card. There's literally a bird coming down for her to catch it. There's the messenger. There's the news. That's so interesting. It's interesting she's looking at herself in the mirror, though. So you could do like affirmations in the mirror, but I feel like that's really you looking at yourself at like soul level or happiness or how you view yourself. View yourself with the joy, right? Maybe that's why I highlighted affirmations again. So we're going to change the way we view ourselves by speaking the opposite. You don't think you're capable of worthy, you say I'm worthy, I'm capable. You don't think you're beautiful, you say I'm beautiful, right? It's that energy of like speaking into existence. That really works with affirmations. And sure, you can do it in the mirror. That was the last thing I kind of saw, so I wanted to touch on that. But Pallavi, we're gonna wrap up your reading. Okay. All right. We are gonna move on to the next spots. Okay, so let's do it. Let me go back in the chat. Okay, my computer doesn't like me. Oh, there we go. It's having issues earlier. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with everybody. Back to where we were. Okay. We're past that. Let me see. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to the chat, and then I will let you guys know how to get on the list, right? Thank you, Keke, for letting everybody know. Okay, let me see. Writing, perfect. I'll get you on the list. Kritka? Is that a T or a K? Sorry, I can't see. Kritka with a bunch of A's at the end. Perfect. I'll get you on the list. Thank you. Love Maya. Yes, I'll get you added. Perfect. Hello, Tiara Wilson. How are you doing? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to read. My eyes are like looking off the other way. Let me see. Okay. All right, I don't know. My perfect. Tiara Wilson will get you on the list. Okay. Welcome. So happy to have you here. I don't know what's going on. Every time I scroll down, it pops up. My computer doesn't like me today. We sure we're on Mercury retrograde. I know it ended. Just being funny. Okay, anyway, so let's talk about it, right? So you guys just tuning in, welcome. So happy to have you here. So every Tuesday I come on here, right? YouTube, yes, okay. And I go live and we do 5 free psychic tarot readings, okay? So we are in a little bit of wait. So if you guys are here and you want to get a reading, you'll absolutely get one. It's just not today because everybody is getting their reading today. Has been waiting several months. So the wait list is actually full throughout the end of the year. So my 2021 list is closed. However, with that, to speed it up so you guys don't have to wait like months to get your reading, starting January of next year, instead of just doing 5 people each week, I'm going to start doing 11 people, okay? Because we jump on at 11, right? So let's get 11 people read. So you won't have to wait as long. If you were here on a previous week, you can check the description, and it's got the updated list, so you guys know when you're getting your reading, okay? And if you guys are new just today, welcome. How do you get your name on the list? A hashtag free tarot will get you on the list. However, make sure you put a question next to the hashtag free tarot so I know what to do your reading on. Let me get this card. Okay. All right, so, and then if you guys sign up today, basically, when this is over, I will go through the chat. It is first come, first serve. So I will get everybody written down on the list with your questions. And then on next week's description, it will be updated with your guys' information. So you guys can tune back in next week or in any of the upcoming weeks until your reading to see when you're going to get your reading. So when you know, they're like, oh, okay, I don't have to come back till like January, whatever, right? Okay, perfect. So we have done the first free reading. So now we're on to Keke. Okay, perfect. Okay. So Keke wants a general reading. Okay. All right. So hashtag free tarot. There was a lot of people saying hashtag free tarot. I probably missed you guys. So if I missed anybody, I go through the chat twice. I read the whole thing. So I make sure I don't miss anybody. So don't worry. I will get you guys added to the list. Let me see. Quick, yeah, hashtag free tarot. Perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. So let's jump into Keke's reading, who also wants general reading. Bring that back down. Okay. Let's start with this one. Okay, general reading for Keke. It's been patiently waiting. Yes, Keke's been on the live with me since we started, right? So will I get my question answered, or will I have to wait another day? I'm confused here, Wilson. Okay, so yes, let's talk about this really quick. So the readings for today are closed. People have been waiting like 2 to 3 months for these readings. So you can put your question in, but your reading won't be until next year because I do have a wait list all the way until February of next year. So if you sign up today with hashtag free tarot and you tune back in next week, you'll find out what day you're going to get your reading. So it just won't be today because everybody's been waiting. Okay. Okay. I will say this for everybody. If ever anybody has any burning desire questions or something that's like time sensitive that they can't wait till February to get the reading, you guys can email me and we can do a private reading. I have my email address in the description of every one of my YouTube videos. It's just astariadream@gmail. However, if you guys want the free reading, not a problem. It's just February is the soonest because I do take people first come, first serve. So like I said, I'll go through the chat and then just to be fair to everybody, it's always first come, first serve. Okay. All right. So let's jump back and I'll start that over to Keke. Let's see. General reading for Keke. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Two of Pentacles. Okay, it's three. I'll take those. Three of Pentacles. I like it. I like it. 10 of Swords. Ace of Cups. I love when right after a 10 comes an ace because with every ending becomes a new beginning. But I think with you, it's like with every rain always comes a rainbow, right? That's what they're kind of like. It's not like when one door closes with you. It's like this rainbow. Okay. We are going to, let me get some clarifiers out. Okay. Okay. Wow. Clarifying the 9 of Pentacles. I freaking love when this happens, right? There's a freaking 9 here. I got another 9. That means you're very close, right? Very close. But I feel like with you, you're very close to a dream because the 10 closes out that chapter, that cycle, whatever that wish fulfillment is. We're very close because whatever dreams we're chasing, there's the Temperance. Okay. That's actually a patient energy. So like, hold on, slow down. Things are actually happening in the timeline they are supposed to. Not the timeline us as humans want it to be, but the timeline is happening energetically. Okay. They're still working out some things with other people. Whenever this wish fulfillment is, your prayers have been heard and they have been answered. Okay. Sometimes I will say this. Every prayer is heard, and sometimes the answer is no. And so sometimes when we don't get the result, we think our prayers haven't been heard. Okay. They have heard your prayers and they are working on something for you. I will say this, the way I don't know why they're saying dissolving, the way it's dissolving, because I was about to say the way it's working out, but so dissolving, they're probably taking something away to bring something in. Like the 10 closes, brings in the new beginnings, the ace. However, with you, I'm telling you, this rainbow is way better than whatever that 10 of Swords is, right? So however this is panning out or working, as I want to say, but they keep highlighting dissolving. It's very, oh yeah, 9 of Swords. That makes sense. It's very much, there's the letting go. Okay. Because there was something I was feeling. And I guess the best way to explain it is, right, because sometimes we're still stuck on this pattern, this behavior, this person, that the 10, right? We're stuck on this 10 of Swords because this is what we know. We don't know. This is that change, the unfamiliar, the ace. But that's like covered in rainbows. This is actually something better that we're not even aware of yet. Let's go into the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. Let's get a different deck. Okay. Oh, 7 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands, there's the change. 9 of Swords, this is the third 9. And this is the second 9 of Swords. We've got, wow, another 9 of Swords here. Like I said, with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, you're so close you don't even know. You could taste it, but what it feels like to me, this is just something I'm feeling inside. It feels like I've almost like, I don't know if it's given up on it, but it's like it's not something I have my focus on because maybe it's been taking forever. But I'm telling you, it's like, okay, I almost like gave up and now it's coming. It's very interesting because in these are 2 separate decks, but in this card, he's like meditating, and in this card, she's like doing yoga. So a spiritual practice could be really important for you for a mind, body, soul connection. I feel like it's wrapped around your timing though. It's going to give you some patience, because that was one of the first things I heard was patient. Could be clearing some throat chakra blocks. There's a lot of blue in these two cards. And there's the blue in here with the emotions, the water. However, I feel like with you, with the meditation, the yoga card, it's like quieting the mind. In the silence, you find the answers, right? They bring this like connective mind, body, spirit connection. Let's see if they want to say anything about this Two of Pentacles. Wow, I just said, do they want to say anything about this Two of Pentacles? And you get Two of Wands, another freaking two. I can't even. I hold on to it. You got so many nines coming, but again, it's what you. That's not the way to put it. It's not what you don't see coming. It's what you've kind of like either dropped focus on or gave up on, or you're not worried about. That's what's about to manifest into your life. I want to highlight something on the love life, but I'm going to come back to that in a second. We might pull one more card on the Seven of Cups. Wow. So this is my Halloween deck, but it's interesting, right? Because there's like this little tower, or maybe it's a lighthouse, but because I saw all this going, I'm like, is that tower moment happening in the distance? And the Seven of Cups, that's that free will card. So that tower moment that's happening again, and that's just anything unexpected. It doesn't have these huge, life-changing, altering moments, right? I mean, it can be. We've got two Nine of Swords. Those are harder lessons, right? I mean, Nine of Swords can even be like insomnia and anxieties, but like any worries or doubts or fears, it feels like it's about to be soon in the distance. Or that's, let me see. I can't even. I grabbed another deck and we have another Nine of Swords. I can't even. This is the forefront of your reading. Two Nine of Swords, three Nine of Swords. We have three Nine of Swords. I cannot even with a Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Yes. Whatever anxiety, whatever fear, whatever worry, whatever lack, whatever this is, could be keeping you up all night. Whatever's got you thinking, not feeling. And it's something that's definitely in the distance, because that's far away. Or something that happened a long time ago. Six of Cups. Somebody you know with the sun there. Okay. What do they want to say about the forefront? Hold on. What are they saying here? Give love. Okay. But I think the give love needs to be towards you. Sure. You can have how you think of them and how you remember them can be in love and light. That can help some healing. So if you're trying to get over someone or something, remembering them and the love and light can help you heal. However, don't forget to give the love to you. Let's go to the Three of Swords, or the Three of Pentacles. I'm sorry. There's the death. There's the rebirth. The eternal cycle begins here. What did I say? After every 10. And that's after this three. I've only got the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace coming out. And clarifying this three is that change, that transition. It's interesting. Wow. I will say this. There's definitely an elemental connection with you, because we've got like, this is the Halloween deck, right? And there's different cards say different things. Like we've got Frankenstein, we've got Nessie, the snake, right? Or the Loch Ness monster. We've got giant whale. Like they've got different things, but we've got elf and dwarf over here. And it kind of felt that elemental realm, like fairies and pixies and elves and leprechauns and stuff like that. Could be connected to them. There's this really strong connection to Mother Gaia. I swear this card says give love, but every time I look at it, I'm like, Mother Gaia. And so maybe do everything with love. It almost feels like that could be the practice, right? Yeah, there's the fire there. There's that element. There's the moon there. Hold on, I'm jumping away too much. So let me come back to the Mother Gaia thing. The elemental realm, there's definitely a connection there. What it kind of feels like is it's your partner, though. Jumping back to, I said there's love coming in. I feel like that's their energy. They definitely come from that realm. I just looked down at my thing and it said 222. Wow, there's the balance. That's amazing. With this change, you're never far apart from them because you know them. the eternal cycle, it says, right? The eternal cycle. Even beyond this lifetime, you'll still be with them, right? And so you're never far away from them, even if you, oh, there's the earth. Even if in this lifetime here on earth, you're not with them, it's almost like, no, you're still, they're still a part of you. You're still with them. Could really be dealing with a twin here. It's that type of energy. So what is this about this Mother Gaia? I'm going to touch back on this, the lovers one more thing, but the Mother Gaia. Let me get a couple cards out. What deck do I want? Let me see. Seven of Cups. Wow, we've got 2 Seven of Cups out. But why is that reluctance with a choice? There's the 5 of Cups. Yeah. But I think that's whatever we're letting go of, like walking away to, is it fear of change? What is afraid to let go, to go? There's something around that. But that's that death and rebirth. I'm telling you, it's purposeful. There's this energy of change, right? Because that's what I'm feeling. We've got the 7 of Cups. The choice is yours. It's free will. But with this 10 of Swords, I mean, it's a 10 of Swords. What's on the other side? Ace of Cups. New beginning, emotional fulfillment, new starts. This is the rainbow. First, we have to let go. You can let go with love because it says give love. But I'm telling you, on the other side of this, you don't even see it is that rainbow. And that's the 8th. So whatever you must go or whatever you must do or whatever you must let go of is very beneficial. And it's time for you to make that choice, but do it with you. Because that's what's waiting to be unfolded. There's this eternal cycle. All right, let's pull on the 10 of Swords going into the Ace. I just heard remembrance of love. So that could be letting go of one soulmate to get to another. Knight of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, we've got so many 2s out too. And another, wow, 2 2s came out. I can't even. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords, or 2 of Wands. I don't know. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Didn't we have a bunch of 2s out here earlier? 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Okay, so we've got like 4 9s, and now we've got 4 2s. It is a timing thing. It's really about you trusting and letting go of I think this partnership, because I feel like another one's better is coming in for you. You're still stuck on that 10, this person, but you don't realize somebody better is here. And this is that wish. It's like wish fulfillment. I'm telling you, this is a rainbow. I think it's all leading you to love. I mean, it literally says give love. And that's why I was like, we're going to touch back in this romance. We have to let go of the old to make room for the new. The 10 is done. The Ace is trying to be reborn. But that Ace is still kind of not being reborn yet because that's your choice with the free will. Soon you let go, remember and love, that change and transition happens and we move on to that new day, that new cycle, that new era. With new partnerships. Yeah. Trying to see. Got a couple of 5s out. 5s are definitely the change, right? But we've been waiting long enough to make this change. Why haven't we officially let go? You might need some clearing. I just got the strongest whiff of sage. Like I burn sage all the time, but you would have thought I just lit it. So maybe you need to cleanse your energy, your aura, or maybe even cut cords with whoever you're holding still attached to your heart, but it's letting go. It's like I smelt it really strong. It went away. So that's telling me you need to do some kind of cleansing, right? Could be an egg cleanse, could be sage, could something like that, smudging, but something to cleanse. We have to release the old because the new wants to be birthed, but it still hasn't even, it's still in that creation stage. It can't be birthed until you, as the one who has control of the human ego, gets to make the choice with the free will. And then we shift, and then there's the rebirth. And then the new energy comes in with partnerships. I think there's love coming in, but there's partnerships. There's more people, more than one person coming in. There's at least 2. This one's for your highest and best. I think this one's going to love. Yeah, but there's people coming in. Trying to see if we got anything else. I think we just also with the Mother Gaia, just anything you can be grateful and thankful for. I mean, literally, you could even just be like, I'm grateful for the sun, the moon, the stars, the earth, the fire, the wind, the water, the oceans, the trees, the forests, the mountains, like things like that in Mother Gaia, because we have the give love. And I look down and I'm like, it says Mother Gaia. And I know it doesn't. It says give love, but it says Mother Gaia. So maybe we need to give love to Mother Gaia. That could provide you some healing. Okay. All right, Pallavi. We are going to end that right here. Okay. All right. So that was Pallavi's reading. Let me jump back in the chat. Oh, Kai said it literally hurts so bad. I'm not sure we're talking about it, but I'm so sorry. I'm sending you some love and light. Okay. Let me jump back up to where we were at. Your birthday is 222. That's amazing, Keke. I swear I looked down and my timer said 222. I was like, listen, I don't believe in accident or coincidence. I'm in the middle of reading and all of a sudden I look down and it says 222. That's so awesome. Okay. That's awesome. All right. Where were we at? Okay. We were right there. Yeah. I was talking to Tiara Wilson. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to skim through, read through real quick the questions, so I'll address everything in a second. Hello, Kaludip Kaur. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce name. Perfect, I'll get you on the list. Oh, you're trying to get pregnant, and I said it's not being birthed yet. It hasn't been in creation yet. Okay, so maybe we have to let go of timelines. Expectations. Let me see. You're trying to get pregnant. That could be closing the gap, Keke, between the 10 and the ace. Let me see. Okay. You're also a tarot reader. I freaking love it, Keke. When I pull, I always pull the moon. My fiance is a water sign, and I'm Pisces water sign. Yeah. It's interesting because this was one of the first cards that came up. Look how much water is in it. It's 7 of Cups, Keke. I didn't get anything particularly about pregnancy. I will say that. However, where's that deck? I will say this. There was an energy. I'm like, it's still being birthed. It hadn't been created. It's still there. And so all of that 9 of Swords energy was coming out. So this is why, like, okay. So now that I have some more information, I will say this, that maybe that's why we have all this 9 of Swords. We have fear. We have doubt. We have worry. When is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Right. So we have to release that. And maybe you could even release it to Mother Earth and say, I give you my fears. Transmute in 11 light. I release my worries, my stress, because whatever's blocking with the 10 that's still wrapped up, it's kind of, for lack of a better word, blocking that ace. Oh, Keke, you're amazing. She's in the middle of her reading and still letting everybody in the chat know what's going on. That was my ex's energy because it was very hard for me to let go. And now I have a better relationship now. Okay. I would still do some kind of clearing. Okay. There might still be some energetic attachment. And if that's your ex's energy, it might still be on your ex's side that they're still corded to you. But you could say, I give back your energy. I take back mine. I cut all cords. I release them with love and light. There's something still there. I'm telling you, it was strong as day. I thought I lit sage. There's some kind of clearing. Keke, I definitely still clear something. Even if it's on their side, I feel like you could do the work for them. And at least they could have their energy back and you could take all of yours. Okay. Okay, I see those questions. I'm going to get into them in a second. Keke's amazing. Like, I'm getting my reading. I'm still, oh, you're welcome. Okay. All right. So perfect. Sorry. I just finished Keke's reading. Spot number 4, right? What we did. Yep. 4. Okay. So we have one more spot up. We're doing 5 readings every Tuesday live here on YouTube. 5 free psychic tarot readings. So I will say this. Everybody's who's been getting their readings today has been waiting 2-3 months, and we are on a little bit of a wait list. So I definitely will get you guys a reading, and I will get you guys on my wait list. It just won't be for today. I've got 1 spot left, and they've been waiting since, I think, August, sometime in August. So sorry, I'm trying to shuffle as I'm talking. I'm trying to multitask. So you can definitely sure get a reading. We are actually on a wait list till next year. So basically, to speed up the process, so you guys don't have to wait like months to get your reading, I closed out the 2021 list. Everybody's signed up. Everybody's been signed up since last month. And I've only been doing 5 readings every Tuesday. So to speed it up, I'm going to start doing 11. Starting January of next year, I will be doing 11 readings every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, okay? So then you guys don't have to wait like 4 months to get your reading, because the soonest spot I have is February of next year. I do take people first come, first serve. So when we're done, I'll go through the chat and everybody's signed up. I will take them for who asked first to who asked last. So basically, how do you get your name on the wait list? How do you guys sign up for the free reading? So simple. Just drop a hashtag free tarot into the chat, and then I will get you guys added to the list. But however, please make sure to put your question next to the hashtag free tarot so I know what to do your reading on, okay? Now, I know a lot can change between now and the next 4 months. So if anything, if your question changes, not a problem. Just jump back on any of the lives or even the day of and say, hey, I have a new question, right? If you jump on before, just hashtag free tarot update with your new question, and I will update your question. If you jump on the day of, just let me know in the chat, hey, I'm here for my reading, new question. And I think we covered everything. Okay, so we have one more spot for today. That's for, let's see, we did Pinky, Karin, Pallavi, we ended with Keke. Okay, so the next reading is for one verse a day. Okay, so this is the last spot. This card does not belong here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right, so we will jump into the last reading. And then after we finish one verses a day reading, I will explain it again. So if you guys are just tuning in, you can rewind back a couple minutes, or I'll explain it after the reading again. Okay? All right. Queen of Wands just jumped right out. So we're going to take that. Okay. Let's see. One verse a day reading. Is it love or general? Oh, nothing. They didn't say. Okay, so we'll do a general reading for one verse a day. Let's see what we got. Okay. Knight of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Oh, you have to allow the healing to take place. The Hierophant. Don't force something. Is that control we have to let go of? Acceptance is going to be key to your success here. Here's the thing. We don't have to necessarily like stuff that happens. We don't even have to like the person or the situation or whatever it is. But accepting it or accepting who they are will help you guys so much. Any like mental faculties that are like, oh, you stress me, I don't like you, you just trigger me, push my buttons. Like, listen, if we just get to a place of they're either doing the best that they can, or this is who they are, and accept them for who they are, or the situation for what it is, right? Some things are out of our control and we may not like it. And this is for everybody, even though this is coming up in one verse a day reading. Acceptance and releasing control will almost free your mind. Acceptance will free your mind, because then you're just like, okay, it is what it is. I've made peace with it. I don't like it. I'm not happy, but like, hey, I will accept it. I don't have to agree. It's like that agree to disagree. I don't agree with you at all, but I can agree to disagree, that type of energy. Because it will kind of like free your mind of any constraints. With the control, the more we try to egotistically control what we want, we may not get it. It may actually push our desires further away. So releasing the control, trusting in the plan, our higher selves, the universe, that everything's panning out as it should be, will bring in so much more emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. And what's the rush, right? What's the rush is coming in. Okay, so let's see what else we got. Eight of Wands. That's overcoming some big challenge. Five of Cups, maybe a big obstacle. Let's see what else we got. Definitely a lot of emotions, but a lot of chaotic energy there. Okay, we'll take those two. Knight of Swords. Temptation with that energy. Temptation to go back to the past, the sun. But there's something better. Well, that I want to pull clarifiers on. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Thank you, Keke. Okay, all right, it's three. Oh, wait, one fell in my lap. Oh, dang it. Ah, why? I don't like to take more than 3 cards. Oh, Spirit. That's me. I'm like, oh, why do you do this to me? Okay, fine. The underworld. Okay. Where all things pause and begin again. I like that. So we've got emotional intelligent. Love is love. What does it say? Love is love. What? Love is love. And it transcends physical death. Ooh, and this card says the love and legacy. That's our ancestors with the DNA. Emotional intelligence is the vampire. Okay, I want to highlight a couple things of this. We're going to get a couple more cards out, and then we're going to jump into what this all means. Let's see. Okay, let me get the clarifiers. 8 of Wands and the 5 of Cups. These are like the major players. Now we're going to pull out the clarifiers. Clarify the story. Let's get maybe one more. Perfect. Okay. King of Wands. There's a lesson. 9 of Wands around the throat chakra. Could be listening. Could be something you've been told a lot, but it didn't click. Or maybe you know it as a thought, but now you're going to feel it. Something with the throat chakra, but it's definitely more listening. Here's that lesson. And maybe you just need to listen more. It could be on the opposite end. No, I feel like it's with you. I need to listen. If you are a really good listener, then it's something that you're just not hearing, right? You could be a very good listener with others, but there's something that you're not hearing because we haven't figured it out yet. Okay. Maybe you're not hearing the other person with that acceptance, but let's see. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Let's grab a different deck. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords and the Sun. Oh, the Phoenix. The Sun has the Phoenix in it. That's the rebirth energy. And the card says, where all things pause and begin again. That's the death and rebirth. Wow. Let me pull some clarifiers. Let's see what this actually is, right? It's got me kind of curious, kind of excited, kind of like hesitant. Oh, there's the devil. Okay, that's what we're breaking free of, though. Maybe codependent pattern, 6 of Cups. Oh, somebody doesn't want to walk away. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. There, ooh, there's like shame and judgment with that. Hold on a second. Sorry. Oh, what happened? Knight of Cups. There's some emotional love offer coming in here. It's interesting because there's definitely something still of the past. That's what the devil energy feels like to me. It could be, if it's a person, it doesn't feel it's serving your highest good. If it is a codependent pattern that is not with a person, but could be an addiction, or it could be a false belief system that you have about yourself. That's what it kind of feels like. I feel like I want to burn this away. And it's interesting. The Phoenix is kind of like in red, but it kind of feels like fire to me, right? We're going to wash away the sins of yesterday. Because I kind of want to like burn it all down and build it back up. And there's a death and rebirth, the underworld, right? That kind of makes sense. But there's something still holding you back with the 6 of Cups. It's something how you feel about them. There's a lot of emotion. This person could be even a little manipulative. It doesn't feel like they're serving your highest good or whatever this is. And maybe you're good at like fooling yourself, like the king or queen of excuses. But whatever this is, if it's about you, it's like stop making excuses. Let's get real and focused. But if it's somebody else, I think they're going to shed a layer of their skin and you'll see them for who they really are. And I think that's when the change and transition comes in. All right, let's clarify these cards over here. What deck do we want? What deck do we want? This one. Okay, with the whoa, a lot of release. Okay, 9 of Pentacles was up with the vampire, emotional intelligent. But I think you know who's draining your energy. Vampire, emotional intelligent. You're smart enough to know it could be about you. What is either draining your time, draining your energy, something that's not serving your good. This is what was shedding away. We have to release them, okay? I think you know whatever this is. If somebody's sucking your energy, I mean, you're always drained when you're with them, somebody who complains a lot, like a literally energy vampire, you know who this is or what this is, and it's time to see it just washing away. We're washing away the sins of yesterday. Maybe they refer to that because it could be you, and so we have to forgive ourselves so we can move forward. But this is not serving your highest good, whatever this is. If it's a belief about you, it's time to rewrite your belief systems, clarify the eternal love. Let's get a different deck. Flipped. Page of Swords. Let's clarify the ancestors. And I want to get a couple more cards too. Two of Pentacles. No, we'll just get another one over here. There we go. Ah, there's the truth, the clarity and truth. Ace of Swords. Three of Cups. Ace of Wands. Wow, two aces come out. I think you're going to soon see the light, but it really feels around you, right? And I think how you get there is remembering and love, right? Love will heal all. Love is the answer. I think when you fall in love with yourself, I think that's when either this relationship will dissolve or you put yourself at that level you should be at, which allows you to begin again. There's that death and rebirth energy. It kind of feels like this other thing is the stuck, stagnant energy, and I can't tell if they're still here or if they're energetically still attached to you presently. So I was like, is this a relationship we need to get rid of? Because they keep putting the focus back on you. And so energetically, there could be something from the past that's still holding you back or how you feel about that person, however, or that situation. A lot of this is about you. And it's like calling you to fall in love with yourself so you could start anew. Page of Swords. Okay, let me see. I want to get a couple more cards. Let me see if I clarified everything. I think I did. What other decks do I want? Where is this one? Here we go. And, okay, get a couple more cards. We got spammers in here. I just looked down the chat. Yep, sorry. Let me block this person really quick. Sorry, definitely not on OnlyFans. Okay. All right, we don't need somebody flooding the chat, right? Okay. All right. Prosperity and abundance. Okay. Let me get two more. Or three. Perfect. Gratitude and thanks. Wow, that's a key here. Meditation for peace and serenity. Affirmations for positive change. That's been coming in a lot today. The affirmations. Let me pull tarot with this, and we're going to do the final message. Let me put this aside. Actually, I think we have one more of this deck, and then. Okay. How are all the spammers finding me at once? Let me see. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I have no idea who these people are. But I am trying to get rid of them. Wow. Yeah, they are crazy. I don't know, something maybe I try not to look at the comments while I read so I could stay in channel, and somebody made me look down and all of a sudden somebody's talking about OnlyFans. I'm like, whatever, goodbye, just get out of here. Thank you, Starro. I just like all of a sudden you'll see 100 messages like it's happened before, and so I'm just like, block, goodbye. You guys are like, we're trying to spread love and light and peace here, right? They're sitting here talking about who the hell knows what. Okay, all right, I'm just gonna block this last one because they're taking me out of my we're gonna keep going, don't worry about that. Okay. I wanted to pull synergy and healing. Okay, we want some tarot. We're gonna clarify this last message. Wow, this is like on the astral realm. That's like beyond third eye. Could be some lucid dreamings. Wow, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the DMT realm. I don't know. Okay, these people are really. Oh, what did I do? I tried to block somebody and hit something else. I don't know what I just did. I hope that didn't just pop up on my video. What did I do? Hide. What did I do? Sorry, I was trying to block. If that just showed up on my whole video, these people are driving me bananas. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore this whole thing. All right. This feels like third eye dimension, like past the astral, like seeing what's really going on. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let's clarify this last one. Okay, my apologies for these people. I have no idea what's happening. Let me get this last three clarifiers out. Ten of Swords. There's that forgiveness. The Chariot. Clarify the gratitude. Three of Cups. Affirmations. Okay, another three in the Hangman. Okay, so we do have a lot of energy about personal development coming in. How you view yourself and how you view the world. We have the gratitude and thanks, with the meditation and the affirmations. Let's read these together. Let me move these other ones over here. Okay, perfect. Okay, because let's move this one over here. And we'll read this last. Okay. Because sure, this is definitely about some healing. I feel like it's more inner child healing with you. And we've touched on the affirmations quite a bunch today. But with you, I want you to make your affirmations about, oh my God, somebody made me look at the chat. My Mac is going to die. I have to plug it into the charger. Hold on. See, Spirit always gets my attention at the right time. Because if I don't plug this in, we're going to lose the call. I got to do some rearranging really quick. It's not going to reach. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. See, all of a sudden I was like, why am I going to look back at the chat? I was like, no, it's these dang people. I'm going to ignore them. And it said my laptop was about to die. Okay, sorry. We just moved a little bit. Okay, so your affirmations, one verse a day, feels more about your positive movement forward. Any career change, any changes you're trying to manifest, I really want you to work on those. Could be money manifestations, but any change that you see yourself in the future, speak those into existence. That's your affirmations. The gratitude and thanks with the meditation. It's interesting because, like I said, it was almost like I was in this DMT portal. And so what that means is I feel like you're really going to see things, or at least understand things from a higher level, from like a higher dimension. Like, meaning I see things big picture. I see things like hindsight's 2020. But with you, it's all around a spiritual practice. So sure, you could get some answers in meditation, but the more spiritual practice you're doing, it may help bring that peace within you, which gives you that broader perspective and more clarity in thought and knowing how to move forward. But decisiveness in with your action is attached to that too. It's interesting. Gratitude and thanks. Sure, gratitude can create miracles. Literally, if you don't have one, develop a gratitude practice. I mean, you could just start with like 3 things a day. Even if you can't think of 3, start with 1. You could write them down, but it feels like, or even a gratitude journal. Gratitude will bring in miracles and bring in a lot of change. So then it actually leads to the prosperity and abundance, which is the 5 of Cups and this energy and healing, right? Things are just starting to happen. You kind of have to let the magic unfold. Things are, I don't know how to explain it. Things are just starting for you. Your story hasn't even been written yet. Okay. There's the thing, 10 of Swords and the Chariot. I want to pull one last clarifier with this. Let's grab this deck. Because sure, I didn't want to say, yeah, there's the wheel. Because the 10 of Swords, this is the ending. We're letting go. It kind of feels around maybe even some forgiveness and a lesson. But what happens after the 10? We move forward, new beginnings, new energy, and we've completed a cycle. There's the wheel. We close everything out, come full circle. Okay. Okay. All right. So trying to see if there's anything else coming in for one verse a day. That's karmic lessons, seeing the big picture. Meditation will bring in some answers. Do your affirmations about what you want to manifest. And a gratitude journal. And I think we touched over everything else earlier. Okay. All right. That was the last reading of the day. Okay. All right. I don't even know if I want to scroll through the chat again. I'm sorry. There was so many like spammers in there for all the people that are literally like here for love and light and here for the positivity. I apologize. And your messages are probably, somebody says I'm reporting this channel. Sure. Go ahead. What do I care? You're probably a bot. Like, I don't really care. Okay, there's way too many. I'm going to ignore. I tried skimming up to see. There's 1,000 of them. I'll block them all as soon as this is over. So, sorry that got flooded. But anyways, let's break down what we're doing for those that have just tuned in. Okay, perfect. I see the hashtag free tarot, so that will get you on the list. Wow. See, I'm telling you. I've seen it, and then it went away. Okay. Every Tuesday, I come live here on YouTube, and I do 5 free psychic tarot readings. Okay, so we just did the 5th one, so we are done with today's reading. However, we will be back again next week to do 5 more. So if you guys sign up for a free reading, you'll get your reading, and I will let you know in the description of the videos when your date will be, because they will be updated as of next week. If you guys sign up today, check back next week or any reading going forward until your reading, you'll know what date you're getting your reading. If you were here last week, just check the description and you'll know what week to come back to, okay? So how do you guys get your name on the list, get your free reading? all you got to do is drop the hashtag for tarot into the chat. Put your question next to it so I know what to do your reading on, okay? I will say this. We are on a wait, and I want to speed everything up. So, because we are on a wait until next year of February. So I don't want you guys to have to wait months for your readings. So what I'm going to do, starting January, I've closed out the 2021 list. It's good. It's already been set. The 2021 list finished in September. So that is closed. 5 people will get read every Tuesday, but going forward into January, I'm going to do 11. I want to get you guys read sooner. Who wants to wait 4 months for a reading, right? So starting January, the list jumps to 11 people. We'll get read at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you drop the hashtag for tarot into the chat with your question, I'll get you onto the list next year, okay? And if anything changes with your question, let's say you want a question that pertains to you right now, but again, next year in New Energies, you guys can jump in any of the lives and say hashtag tarot update, put your question after it. So I see the word update. You can even put it in all caps so I could see, okay, we have an updated question. Or just tune back in the day of your reading and say, hey, I've got a new question, and we could do your new question, okay? Okay. So yeah, I'm here every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And hashtag free tarot with your question will get you guys added on the list. So thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys got anything out of this video or learned anything at all, do me a favor and that thumbs up button. This way I know you got something, you learned something, or it resonated, okay? And thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, right? There's a bell too. Hit the bell and turn on notifications because I do daily videos. I don't want you guys to miss out on any upcoming messages because that next message just might be the message that you need to hear today. All right, my loves. So we'll be back next Tuesday, same time, 11 a.m. You're welcome, Keke, Central Standard Time. Till then, be blessed.